What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Last time, we got done with a lot of quests. I believe we are down to 11 normal quests. I think I miscounted at the end of last time. But I believe we are down to 11 quests left to take on. We've got 2 here, minus the Trial of the Sword. So, there's not really much to do in terms of quests. In this episode, we are starting our adventure kind of in the northwest region up here. The reason is that we are going to try to finish off the Leviathan Bone quest. Now, we've already taken pictures of 2 of the Leviathans. We have found the one in the Elden region and the Gerudo region, but we have not gotten the one here in the HEBRA region. So, what I need to do is to try to... Oh, hello there, Mr. Moose. What I need to do is try to make my way on over to the far northwestern part of... Is that an active guardian? It is! Oh boy, okay, well, thankfully I have the Master Sword. That's why I came prepared. Also, probably should also be prepared to do that, and do that. That way I can run the snow normally. I want to get up to this guardian as close as I can, because I don't know exactly where the Leviathan bones are, but I have a general idea. I know you're active. And then the moose run away as I take down the guardian. I'm really surprised it didn't get a chance to run away right there. Alright. Legs are down. Just stab it a lot, and now it's dead. Whew. Okay. Yeah, as long as you can get the jump off guardians, they haven't been a problem in a while. Okay. So, we need to head on over as far to the northwest as possible. Again, I'm not entirely sure where these bones are, but I did take a look to a guide, and apparently they are somewhere underground by a shrine. So, it also mentioned the far northwest corner of the map. So I'm guessing either around the North Summit or maybe around the Icefall foothills. Somewhere around that region. I did not look into particulars because, well, I want to have some fun in exploration. So we'll see how far we go and if we encounter any other shrines or other mysterious things of worth. Doesn't seem like it at the moment. Ah! Okay, we picked up something. Volley to get up here. Well. Alright, plan B. Do that, and then equip that. That way I can try to climb this up faster. I could also just switch out my snow boots, but I think I'll be fine. I've still got a good amount of stamina. Although, I really should try to do some cooking. Because I'm pretty much out of stamina recovery. I may have one item that can recover a bit of stamina. But I don't have a lot. Okay, I think I can just jump up here. Okay. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Where is the shrine? Am I above it? I think I'm actually above it. Okay, well, if I'm above it, then that means there must be some way of actually getting into where it is. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's supposed to be from the side or what. I'm thinking I need to fall in somewhere, but I have no reason to believe that. And no reason to believe otherwise. Okay, it's a gentle enough slope I can get some stamina back. I'll just try to get up as much as I can, and maybe I can see a crevasse or something. It's kind of what I'm hoping to find. Not entirely sure getting to the absolute peak is the best. Oh, well, there's a Korok up here, so there's at least something. Oh, geez. That moves pretty quickly. Ah, damn it! Of course! Okay, it does seem to be in a pattern, so if I just wait here long enough... There we go! I was really scared that there wouldn't actually be a pattern, it was just random, but thankfully, patterns exist. Ah! Well, there's a shrine. That's definitely not the shrine that it's leading me towards, though. Huh. So there's gotta be a different way in, then. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's definitely not taking me to the shrine that I saw. There's gotta be an entranceway somewhere, though. Well, before I forget, place a marker there, so that way I remember to get back to that. Even if all we do is just get these bones and do a couple of shrines, that's at least progress. Can I ride the moose? Well, I guess we won't find out. Never tried to ride on a moose before in this game. Oh no, my flame blade! Wait a minute. That wouldn't happen to be breakable, would it? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's too big to be breakable. Okay. But there's gotta be some way to get into this. I'm hoping that... Oh, well, that just looks like a secret area, though. That doesn't look like an entranceway. But still, exhaust all possibilities. Oh, it's a chest. Just has shock arrows. Alright, well, goodies. I may need to actually consult the guide to see if I can find a way to actually get to the shrine. Because I'm not exactly seeing a good way to even...
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Thanks, Daruk. I'm not seeing a good way to get in here. I see this whole cliff face, but no way to get in. I tried climbing up to the top and I didn't see a crevasse to fall down. So, if it's not through a crevasse... then there's gotta be some way to just get in here. Unfortunately, the... Oh, you still want to fight? You still want to go? Nah, I think he's trying to get away. As is the moose. Because it's like, arrows! Oh no! Is there anything down here? Oh, jeez. Possibly, because now I'm getting a pretty good reading. Maybe I was still too high. I might be. But unfortunately, down this low, it's too big of an area for me to really effectively scout. At least without just simply wandering around in the blistering cold. I may just need to consult a guide just for the sake of brevity. Because this is starting to get a bit tedious. I mean, if I was just doing this on my own time, then it might be fun to kind of explore around. The problem with snow areas is that it's very not really interesting to look at, and there's not really a lot going on here. Except, oh, it's this one! Damn it! Ugh, we've been here before. This was the one shrine that we were here before with. That there was a shrine inside, but no way to really open these gates. What the heck? Where were you going? Okay. Well, that's at least a sign of good news. Bad news is, I still have no idea how to get in here. Well, now that I'm here, I will go ahead and consult a guide, and maybe we can try to find some way to open this. Okay, so this one's kind of weird to access. I'm not even sure this is even related to any sort of shrine quest or anything. But basically... So this is the first place that I have to go to. Is to find a small pool of water here. And the idea is to place 2 Cryonis blocks here. So that'll help with what we actually need to do. Then, if we go up a bit further, we should find rocks. Giant snowballs. So essentially, the point is to take these snowballs and do that, basically. Don't care, I did it, I'm out of here. So yeah, a very interesting puzzle. Again, not sure if that's really associated with any sort of shrine quest. But we're at the HEBRA Great Skeleton. I don't see the Stalfos coming after me. And here, we have the last Leviathan. So now we can go back and turn in this quest. Now, for the other things that we are here for, there's a shrine here. I'm not really seeing anything else, though. Unless there's like a chest. Not what I wanted to do. Unless there's a chest in the water somewhere. Not seeing anything. I think this is just for the Leviathan bones and the shrine. Well, we made it, at least. I'm not sure. There's one quest, shrine quest, that this might have been a fulfillment for. I will check on that when we're done with the Leviathan bones. But anyway, we get a Royal Claymore as our reward. Pretty sure I've already got that. Let me go ahead and check that real quick. Yep, saw a Royal Claymore in there, so don't need to waste it. Let's go ahead and claim our Spirit Orb. I swear, this has to be a shrine quest. I mean, it just feels like this should have been a shrine quest. So, I don't know if that's actually true. I mean, there's only one way to find out, and that's to check the one just based on the name that seemed the most suspicious. Because shrine quests are always some sort of puzzle, and that, while simple, was still a puzzle. It wasn't as simple as just using Cryonis to lift up the gate. I actually had to use gravity to knock it over. Okay. So that is not where I need. I need to go on over to the red marker now, because that is another shrine. Once I get that, then we can do the Leviathan quest, and then we can look at that shrine quest. I'm not really too focused on the shrine quest at the moment, but hey, if this was actually a shrine quest and we are done with that, then that's fine. Darn you, Stalfos! Get away from me! Okay. Unfortunately, I am pretty low to the ground here. So, it's going to be a little bit of an ordeal to try to get back to that other shrine. But I have my marker, so that helps. And I still have one use of Rivali's Gale. So at the very least, I can use it as a little bit of a shortcut. Alright, we can use it here. That helps us get up this way. Get some Swift Violet on the way up. And hopefully this is... I'm not sure if this is exactly enough for me to start walking on. But this looks promising. Perfect. Okay. So I'm at least a little bit closer. Yeah. Some gem rocks that I can smash. Don't really care. Don't really need money at the moment, really. I mean, it would probably be pretty nice to get a little bit of money. Since there are stuff in the compendium that we still... Oh, for goodness sake. Lizalfos? Oh no, that's Stal... No, I guess those are Stoplins and those are Stalfos. Damn, that arrow went far. Alright. At the very least, we are at a good point where I can just jump off to get to the shrine. There it is. Not exactly in the place. Wait a minute. Hold on, are those just the frozen guys? I think so, but what's that by them? Oh, it's just the back of a rhino. It's a Jigglypuff scene from above. Ah, oh. Something else that's breakable. Oh, geez, that is actually up there in elevation. Alright, well, get a remote bomb, put it down. Get away from it. And chest! Just has a royal halberd. Don't really need it. Pretty sure I already have a picture of it too. don't really care to check either way. Anyway, we have another shrine right here, the one that we saw earlier. So let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, so this one has to be a... Oh, this looks like a test of strength. Major test of strength! Cool! Well, my flame blade's about to give out, but that doesn't mean I can't use my master sword first. Let's go ahead, switch to that, so I have some defense capabilities, and let's go! Alright. Yeah, nice try. Not quite the dodge I was looking for. And there goes the Master Sword. Okay, well, I can use up my Flame Blade. There we go. Okay, what is one... I guess I can use... I mean, really any of these. There we go! Flurry Rush! Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. That worked, though! Worked just enough. It set off my own bomb! How dare you! Where's my normal arrows? Got it! Alright. And there goes my Guardian Sword. Well, I've got another one. Let's go with the spear. Oh, I've got 2 spears. Why do I have 2 spears? Well, this is bad. There we go! It's like, oh, it's about to go off. Oh, I'm in trouble. Thankfully, everything worked out for the best. Let's go with the Great Axe. Sword. Oh, I've got enough for 3. Alright, cool. I can take all 3 of them then. Any special attributes? Long throw, attack up 18, and durability up plus. Alright, cool. And our reward from the chest is... a sapphire. I can go with precious gems. And then the spirit orb. And with that, we get another spirit orb. Alright, well, thankfully that didn't take as long as I thought that would. I'm also freezing. Okay, well, before we go, a very obvious Korok here. Goes like right over here somewhere. There we go. Also, there's a Lizalfos just right in front of me. Alright, cool. Well, I guess there's not really much else left for us, so let's go ahead and turn in the Leviathan quest. Alright, another long-term quest finally coming to its conclusion. Go ahead and switch out. And then just kind of glide on over to the stable. I mean, they very much want you to shield surf, but we all know I suck at that. Well. Hey, I actually did it right this time. Alright, cool. So that should give us everything that we need for this quest then. All we gotta do is talk to these people, and we can get us our rupees. We'll start with you. I really need to see the Leviathan bones from the Elden region. Got it right here. This is wonderful. You drew this? With this, I'll finally be able to prove that the Leviathan went extinct as a result of a massive volcanic eruption. Please assist my brothers with their research goals as well. Alright, so we got that. I'll try you next. I would like to see a Leviathan skeleton in the HEBRA region. Got it right here. Amazing! It's as if I'm seeing the real thing! This is precisely the evidence I needed to prove that Leviathans went extinct due to a harsh ice age. Please help my other brothers out in the same way. And then the third one. I must have the Leviathan skeleton from the Gerudo region. Got it right here, buddy. I cannot believe my eyes! You are really good at drawing. With this, I'll finally be able to prove that Leviathans went extinct due to a catastrophic drought! Well, we got pictures of all 3 Leviathan skeletons! Thank you! Here's a reward we agreed upon. 300 rupees! Your pictures will do wonders for our research. Thanks again! I don't think they're any closer to figuring out how Leviathans went extinct. I mean, it seems like those are just the deaths of those specific Leviathans, but whatever. Anyway, now I'm going to go ahead and look up where we need for this one. Did the dog just... Aw. Okay, it doesn't actually... Huh. So that's not the... anything that would deal with that. It's a bit hard to really check because these are all various different quests, but I'm not seeing anything else. I'm Beetle! Yes, you are, Beetle. So no, I guess that was just an environmental shrine. Not any sort of shrine quest or anything. That is weird, but okay. Well, with that, we are not quite done with today. We still have plenty of time left. I'm going to go ahead and check some of the other quests that we haven't started. And I'll see if there's one that we can do real quick. Alright, I think I found a quest that I can very easily do, if not just turn in immediately. And it actually takes us here to the Rito village. So, not quite what I wanted to do, Link. What I'm trying to do is to get down basically to the base of the village, because we have enough spirit orbs to redeem it for something. Let's go ahead and upgrade the stamina vessel. Or get a stamina vessel for the stamina wheel. Alright, that's another portion for our stamina wheel. Okay, so where we need to talk to is a Rito guard. Are you it? Oh, it's you. Nope. Okay. So basically, it's a Rito guard that kind of goes between the bridge and the stable. I'm not entirely sure how I missed him the first time around. But We should find him somewhere just scouring around here. I don't know exactly where. All I know it's somewhere in this general vicinity. He's out patrolling. Ah, perfect. Hello there.
Hey.
Good morning. You've come at a good time. Divine Beast Von Meadow was kicking up a storm just a while ago, but he's calmed down now. Did you need something? How are you? Oh, am I? Well, can't complain, I suppose. Never mind that. Please listen to this. I was out for a walk earlier, and I saw a frost talus. Frost talus? Yes, it's a giant monster made of enchanted ice. I was out riding errand when I saw it. It was incredible and terrifying. It was incredibly terrifying. I believe I saw it over in Cold Snap Hollow before my adrenaline kicked in and I fled like the wind. In any case, it was enormous. But I bet a champion could have taken it down, no problem. Alright. So now we have Face the Frost Talus. Okay, Cold Snap Hollow. Okay. So we do actually need to go and kill this thing. So it is up here. Okay, not exactly a fantastic place. But I guess we can start basically where we started the episode and go from there. This shouldn't be too difficult. Thankfully, I've got Rivali's Gale back. And also, I'm freezing again. Why, I hate coming here. Constantly have to put on snow gear. Ow, wait a minute. Snow boots. There we go. Okay. So, all we need to do is basically just get to that area. With 3 of Volley's Gales, it shouldn't really be that big of a deal to reach. Now, with my improved stamina, slightly improved stamina, it shouldn't really be that big of a hassle to get over there. It really isn't, actually. If I just head on over that way, I should be able to find it, no problem. Just get as much height as I can, and just fly on over to our destination. Looks like it's right down here. Huh. Don't see anything in particular. Could be at the bottom. Am I sure he isn't just wandering around just up here? Nope, that looks like what I'm looking for. Alright. Let's do this. I don't have my Master Sword back, do I? Well, this is gonna be interesting. Let's go with... Oh, jeez. Have I taken a... Pretty sure I... Oh, I haven't taken a picture of a Frost Talus. Alright, first things first. Alright, that works. Damn it! Alright. There goes an opal. Oh, God! Alright, still shouldn't be too hard to just get on it. Damn! Urbosa made quick work of that! Lots of opals from it, though. Dang, okay. Well, that wasn't too bad. I'm really surprised at how quickly Urbosa's Fury just kind of immediately got rid of that. Not complaining, though. Thankfully, getting back to him isn't really that big of a deal, since he's actually just listed on the map. Yo, I took care of the thing.
Yeah.
Good day. Do you need something? I defeated the Frost Talus. What? You defeated the Frost Talus in Cold Snap Hollow? I never would have thought a Hylian could take something down that big. No offense. Well, that's a relief. That thing had wandered this way and the entire village would have been in danger. Not much, but I'd like to reward you for your trouble. Thanks, I'm glad my rupee just meter showed up before that happened. Alright, so that is Face the Frost Talus. I think we've got enough time for one final quest. Unfortunately, it requires the passage of time. So, I'm gonna have to be waiting, but I will make sure I'm in position for when we can actually do this. Okay, thankfully I actually don't need to wait that long for the passage of time, and it can actually work right around now. But the idea is to do a shrine quest, actually. The Ancient Rito Song. The pride of the Rito, pillar in the sky. Its heart lights up when the sun is high. The heart shines upon a path not whole, but a warming flame can stir its soul. Okay. Ah, there it is. Okay. So essentially... Hey, I got the Master Sword back. Oh, I wonder if I'm gonna have enough time to do this. Okay, so basically, I have to get on this platform. And then fire a fire arrow. Well... Alright, so that didn't quite work as anticipated. I guess I really don't have that much time to do this. Okay, so I rested up at the inn, not the shrine. I rested up at the inn so that way I could be able to, well, set the time to noon. So the idea is kind of similar to a similar quest that we had close to the tower. Basically, we have to be on this platform for a very short amount of time, and then we have to fire a fire arrow up towards that heart area that we saw before, up there. So first, we wait for this to activate. There we go. And then we shoot up towards the heart. Come on. Why is it not... I don't understand. What am I doing wrong? We're just... Ow. It was a chew jelly. Okay, something isn't going right. Okay, well, thankfully, I have an autosave, so I'm just gonna start from here, and I'm gonna take another look at this. That should have activated it. Okay, I think I just misread what it was that I was supposed to do. So what I think I'm supposed to do is fire onto the platform. Because it says on the platform, but I'm not entirely sure if that means that I need to hit it. I think I actually do just need to hit it with a fire arrow while that heart shadow is there. Well, let's give it a go. Did it work? There we go. Now it worked. Not sure why it required 2, but... well, whatever. Go ahead and... actually, I can just do that. Don't need to use up 2 shots of my spear if I can just do 1 hit with the greatsword. You piece of crap! Freaking Yiga. At least I get a duplex bow for my efforts. So that's nice. Alright, so now for the shrine. So what is this? This is... cannon. Okay. So we get to fire a cannon. That's pretty cool. Ah, using bombs. And I did that the completely wrong way. Oh! Something else we can blow up with bombs. A hidden chest. Just as. A falcon bow. Pretty nice, but not really necessary. I'm kind of... stopping to care about getting all the chests here. I'm not gonna go back and get everything, but... alright, so we got that. And now I assume it's the same thing, but harder. First try! Alright, cool. That wasn't too bad. Oh, cool. We can actually just redeem it right now. But this is one of those optional hard modes. Alright. I'll try it. I'll try it. This is just a timing puzzle. Oh, and the main one moves now. First try! Oh, man. That worked out very well. That worked out very well. What is our reward for that? Our reward is... a diamond! Oh, I will happily take that. Alright. Alright, not a bad reward. Not a bad reward for an optional challenge. And then, of course, our spirit orb, which is kind of the main reason that we're here. And we're halfway to another upgrade. Well, with a shrine quest taken care of, which wasn't something I was really anticipating on doing, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. What the heck?! I have no idea what was going on with that. Like, did those guys see me? I guess they did. Oh no, one of them's a white bokoblin. Well, whatever. Next time, we still have a number of quests left to get through. I think we are about at single digits in terms of the number of normal quests we have left. So... Oh, geez. There's more than just that one. Well, there's still plenty of quests left for us to do. So, with any luck, we'll be able to get through it without any issue. Say goodbye! Okay, this might actually take a bit more effort than I would really like to. There we go! Take the arrow there. Alright, let's get up there. Okay. A horrible waster of Ollie's Gale, but... well, down he goes. Alright. Perfect. Wait, did he get a... He did get a bow. Well, at the very least, I can get some more free arrows. Not that I really need it at this point in the game, but... at the very least... Man, he really goes places. He really goes places when you just get a normal combo off him. So anyway, with that taken care of, probably should have grabbed that chest while I was up there. Well, whatever. You go ahead, claim it now, get another arrow. And for a reward, we get shock arrows. Hey. So anyway, as I was saying, we are down to about single digits left in terms of our normal quest numbers. So, hopefully we can get a few more done there. I don't anticipate sprinkling in shrine quests like this. But if it's convenient, then I'm not opposed to just trying to do some of those earlier than anticipated. But at any rate, we got a few more quests taken care of, and hopefully we'll get a few more done next time. So until then, everyone, take care.